Welcome everyone. This is Megan with the Morphic Field. Today is day 26 and 28 of the support Constellations meditation support through the awakening. And everyone can follow along at any time with this constellation. Just have a quiet space, a tabletop in front of you, Post-its, little pieces of paper are fine, and a pen. I'm gonna flip my camera so that you can follow along to my constellation here, to the constellation. All right. Let's get some focus. So first we are going to place ourselves in the field. So let's write, we're going to write me with that arrow up top. That's the direction in which you're facing. And we'll just place ourselves in the bottom here, looking out. And let's place your hand on you, the representation for you, and let's drop into the field. Bringing what is unseen to the surface, to the scene. Becoming conscious, becoming aware of those unseen dynamics. So noticing the experience of you. How do you appear right now? Getting present to the feeling of you. The feeling within your body of you. And then the sensation of feeling, of experience of you. Becoming aware of that. Paying more kind to it. How is it to experience you? And now becoming aware of what is around you. What is around you in your environment. Noticing how you're relating to that. And noticing how you're relating to what's around you in the field. Bringing, again, what is unseen to be seen. We're going to put in the first part. We're going to put in, I call it love from others. Love from others. And then again, that arrow up top, that's the direction that it's facing. Let's place this in front of us. We're going to receive today. Placing your hand on love from others. Let's bring that experience in, that energy and information. Experiencing love from others on another level, a deeper level. And as you bring love from others into the field, just noticing how that shows up for you visually, again, using your senses. Love from others could be spoken, felt, a knowing. Placing your other hand on me, let's connect with love from others. What do you notice when you relate to love from others? I'm just noticing what shows up for you. And as you notice, let's just place your hand on me. And right now we're going to bring in our healthy boundaries back. And we've presenced these before. So let's, again, stand in our shoes, standing in our strength. Let's see ourselves in our sphere of healthy boundaries, in the middle, in the center of this sphere. And if you do need to give yourself some space from the love from others, go ahead and do that right now. And just noticing how that feels to place yourself in your healthy boundaries. Still having others in your field. Notice the shape of your healthy boundaries, this sphere that you are in. There may be a particular light in this sphere. Noticing how this sphere of healthy boundaries can go in and out as needed. And let's, once again, and you can say this out loud or not out loud, say only the energies that are in my greatest good can pass through. Only the energies that are in my greatest good can pass through. And now in your healthy boundaries, let's once again look at love from others. And if there was space, let's see if you can bring that to you. Now feeling yourself in your healthy boundaries. How does love from others now occur? You may notice that what can now pass through that is in your greatest good is shifted, and vice versa. So both ways. So only the love that is in your greatest good can pass through. So perhaps there's a different kind of love that passes through now, and some that wasn't for your greatest good cannot pass through now. So just noticing how that shows up for you. And let's place this over here. We're going to go to the next part. Let's put in support from others, and we'll see how support from others shows up for you. And then drawing that arrow up top, let's place this in front of us. Placing your hand on support from others. Let's bring that into the field. This could be a physical support from others. This could be emotional, mental, spiritual. So noticing how support from others shows up. Who are the others? And then you can place your other hand on me, and let's look at that. How do you connect to, how do you relate to support from others? Let's receive that through our healthy boundaries. How does receiving support from others through healthy boundaries occur? So noticing also the exchange, so the receiving and then also the giving as well. And perhaps there's a communication from support from others to you or you to support from others. Communicate that. Or a request. Okay, let's place support from others up here. And we'll bring in the next part. Let's bring in, let's write, we'll call it the embrace from others. Word's a little bit weird, but it's the intent. So the embrace from others, again with that arrow up top. And placing your hand on the embrace from others. Let's feel the embrace from others. Allowing that to come into the field. And again, perhaps you're seeing particular people or feeling the embrace from others. So let's place our other hand on me. Let's receive that. And again, in following the movement, if there's ever a movement, so perhaps placing the Post-it touching you. Let's just receive that. How do you relate to the embrace from others? How does that feel? That touch, that physical touch, is it a comfort? Allowing yourself to be with this embrace wherever you are. And let's feel the comfort. Let's feel the love and support as well. Also presencing your healthy boundaries. So only that which is in your greatest good can pass through this embrace. And receiving that which is in your greatest good. And also giving that which is in your greatest good. And let's place the embrace from others up here. And let's bring in the next part. We're going to call it listening. And we'll put like a slash kind of a thing. Compassion from others. Listening, compassion from others. Again, with that arrow up top, and let's look at it. Placing your hand on listening, compassion from others. Let's first bring that into the field. Again, you may notice certain people, interpersonal scene, if you will, a feeling. So allowing that to come up for you. And then we can place your other hand on me, connecting with listening, compassion from others. And following your movement if that calls to you. And let's notice the receiving of listening and compassion from others. Also, again, through your healthy boundaries, receiving that which is in your greatest good, and giving that which is in your greatest good. Perhaps noticing a certain time when you received listening and compassion from others. How is that received in the body? Perhaps through the listening and compassion from others, something was within you was allowed to be released. So there was like a healing from that, noticing that if that's there for you. Okay, let's place listening and compassion from others up here. And bringing in the next part. Let's call this, okay, we're going to call it the growth. And then we'll do like a slash expansion. Let's call it because of others, because of others, because of others. Again, words are kind of important here, how we write them out. And that arrow up top, so the growth expansion because of others. Let's place that in front of me, in front of you, placing your hand on the growth expansion because of others. Let's bring that into the field. Bringing in the energy, information, perhaps history of it. So see how that shows up for you. The feeling of it. And then you can place your other hand on me. Let's connect to the growth expansion because of others. Bringing awareness to how your relationships with others allow you, propel you, support you in fulfilling your life purpose, that which is growth expansion through experience. Receiving this through your healthy boundaries. So standing in your shoes here, noticing how that overall experience of the growth and expansion because of others feels. And you may be tapping into certain growth expansion periods in your life right now. If there's anything that wants to be acknowledged in the field about those particular parts of your journey here, you can say that out loud or to yourself. Acknowledging what wants to be acknowledged in the field. Processing right now if anything wants to be processed. So honoring this growth and expansion because of others. As we still connect with this and bring more awareness to the growth and expansion because of others, also just feeling into what's around you in the field. the love from others, support from others, the embrace from others, and the listening and compassion from others. As you, again, bring more awareness to the growth and expansion because of others, how they're on this journey with you. That's part of our overall human experience. Let's place the growth, expansion because of others over here. We're going to place in the last part. We're going to call it, let's call it the joy. We'll say with others. Let's call it with others. The joy with others. Again, drawing that arrow up top, and let's place that in front of me. Bringing in the joy with others into the field. See how that shows up for you. Who do you see? What's the experience? The energy and information of the joy with others. Now placing your other hand also on me. Let's connect to the joy with others. Again, you may be seeing particular people or groups, friends, family, acquaintances over your lifetime, or lifetimes. See what shows up for you. What is your relationship to the joy with others? What is there for you to see here? So again, presencing your healthy boundaries and experiencing this joy with others through your healthy boundaries, such that only what that is which is in your greatest good can pass through, and receiving this joy with others and giving it. So including all of that. If there's a desire to integrate with this joy with others, you can do that now by placing that underneath me. And feeling into that. If there's a movement to integrate with any of this so that you can feel this within you, please do. And we'll just take a few last moments to feel into any integration. Also listening for any last messages from the field. And also noticing if there is an integration and it feels like that was good enough, or I want to look at it again. You can bring it out so that you can look at it again. I'm just noticing that I feel called to place all this in a circle and be a part of it. Part of the whole. Feels like finding my place here. Feeling gratitude for my connection with others. So notice what's there for you. Okay, I think we're going to end this here. Anyone want to share how that was for them? Anything that the field communicated? How was the experience? You can type that in. Kimberly says, I feel like this one is about what I'd like to have since my past has been relatively devoid of these other people-oriented experiences. Yeah, good. So bringing awareness to that. Thank you. Anyone else want to share? One more share, please. Anyone else want to share? May I have one more share? Okay. Looks like we're not gonna have one more.
I can share if you want.
Thanks. I was like begging you, pleading there.
I know. I was like, okay. I feel like I talk a lot, so I wanted to give everyone a chance. The one that really triggered me was the growth and expansion because of others, because I know that is such a strong thing for most of us, and for me, it goes to the core. And I was like, oh, I want to look at it so badly, and I knew that I was like trying to force myself. You have to look at it. This is it. This is your lesson.
Yeah.
So it was tough, but looking at it does help.
Yeah.
And like asking for a gentle lesson, more gentle lessons.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah, I was just like, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it's good though. It's good to look at it for sure.
To acknowledge it, to look at it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Become aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies, thank you so much. And we will see you. We've got 2 more days left, so we'll see you in 23 and a half hours. been a long month, right? It's been great. Lots of support. All right, have a good one, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Mwah.